Yes, Your Honor.
Christine, how's it going?
It's good. How are you?
Oh, all right. I can't complain. Usually you're somewhere in trial.
Yes.
All right. The court is calling 2025 CR 0018230 State versus Juan Cruz. Can I have parties announced?
Ashley Jones for the state.
Christine Brown on behalf of Juan Cruz.
And are you Mr. Cruz?
Yes, ma'am.
The state is moving to amend the indictment to reflect the correct spelling of the pseudonym as well as the word pseudonym.
Mhm.
So we are just changing that. And then additionally, we are proceeding only on count 3 and we will waive all other counts. Further, we are waiving the habitual enhancement allegation.
And the pseudonym, what is the correct spelling?
Hailey.
All right. In count 3, you're charged with aggravated sexual assault of a child. That's a first-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 3. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 25 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There are no applications. There's to be Chapter 62 compliance. And there's to be no contact with the complainants. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to count 3, how do you plead?
No contest.
All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes,
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
yes.
Yes.
And so the defendant, my client does understand the ramifications of the charges involved. It was very difficult in terms of assessing what was at stake here. We have entered a plea to avoid the inherent risks of trial. The client, we are just asking that the state follow this, that the court honors this agreement. This has been the result of numerous meetings with the state, going over the evidence, and the state has conferred with the mother of the child, and this is a conclusion that everyone is in agreement with.
Anything you want to say?
Just want to say that I'm sorry for everything.
But why would you do it?
Like in a way that
I'm sorry, what?
no, I would say like I'm sorry like for the
Sorry for what?
like when for the pain that I for her and everybody the not being a better husband to her to
Well, I mean, according to the stipulations, you're the boyfriend. You're not a husband.
or boyfriend, yeah.
So how long did you know them before you moved into the home?
Like about a couple of months.
So you knew the mother for 2 months before you were moved into the home?
Somewhere around about 2 months.
Right. And how long after you moved in the home that you were allowed to spend overnights with just you and the complainant?
How long? Like
Yes. So you move into the home within 2 months.
because I would work at night. I'll come home. I work night shifts and 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Well, they're saying this happened overnight.
yeah. at night.
If I may interject, just regarding the facts of the case, since we're discussing this. My client had been on parole at the time these allegations were made. There was a parole hearing at which the mother of the child had testified. And during that hearing, she had stated that
Oh, okay, but I want to hear this.
she had.
I understand it's hearsay, but I want to hear. Yes.
And so this is what I had pointed out to the state when we were coming to this conclusion, this proposed amount. The mother was relying on him routinely throughout the course of their relationship to watch the children because she worked nights. She works as a housekeeper at the Metropolitan Methodist, the hospital on McCullough. And so that was an aspect here where she had asked him to watch the kids.
So when did that
night.
start? When did it start that you were allowed to watch children as somebody's boyfriend that has only been moved into the house for 2 months?
Like for me to watch her, like that was my girlfriend. We've been living like we got the house together. I'm the one that got the house, and we all
How did you meet her?
through Facebook.
All right, so you meet through Facebook, and when you meet through Facebook, does she already have children?
She already had children. She told me about her life story, how
Well, no. I just want you to listen to my questions and answer my questions. So you meet her through Facebook.
this man.
She tells you she has children.
She
When you,
didn't tell me at the beginning,
Okay.
not till afterwards that we started talking.
all right, and so when
Started-
you met her through Facebook,
Mhm.
Facebook,
Yeah,
did you already have prison history, or did the prison come after you met her?
no, I already had her
And so what did you go to prison for?
for burglary.
All right, so
Never had no.
did you tell her you'd
Yeah.
been to prison for burglary?
Yeah, because
So-
her ex said,
So you tell her, you meet her on Facebook.
mhm.
She has underage children, and you tell her that you've been to prison for burglary.
Yeah, I tell her.
And then she says, great, you guys move in together.
Yeah,
Okay,
Your Honor, may I
Yes,
just
ma'am.
ask the defendant some questions?
sure. I mean, he gave it the right to remain silent.
Mr. Cruz, isn't it true that you knew, the child's mother for 9.5 months before you guys moved in together? Does that sound more correct?
yeah, I know. Pretty much, something like, yeah,
And isn't it true that she had her father living in that home as well?
yes,
And isn't it also true that you guys met through friends and not on Facebook? Would that be more correct?
yeah, like Facebook, because she knew my sister and all
So you guys knew
That's
each
okay,
other
yeah.
from people, not something that you met online?
that, yeah.
No further questions.
All right, anything else?
If I can briefly
Yes.
ask him, and was it your understanding that there were past allegations made against another family member in the house by the same child regarding sex abuse?
Questions relevant.
Overruled.
Yeah, her dad, her ex-boyfriend.
All right.
Or her son,
The son, would that be
yeah,
that
Jay.
his brother?
They had brothers. She had said that her son had did something to her own son.
And then what was the outcome of that
She
allegation?
didn't do nothing about it. I always told her do something. She never wanted to.
And what is your understanding of her relationship with a man in a case where she was a complaining witness for continuous violence against the family?
And that was her ex, her baby daddy. She told me that they had got an argument and she hit him in the car and she ran over, he hit a bump and he was trying to put the car in gear and
What is your understanding of their relationship now?
they're gonna get back together. She could put him in prison for 4 years for domestic violence.
How do
He
you know
gets
that he
out.
was going to, how do you know that
She
they were
told
going to
me.
get back together?
She was talking to him. He would call her on three-way from people from prison. I was for a lot of arguing and I tell her, why you talking to me? Just leave. I'll leave the house. She was always arguing with me.
Okay,
I just leave. I didn't want to get in trouble.
no further questions.
Thank you.
Redirect, or I guess cross.
Sure.
You don't know for sure that she's with, the person who abused her, isn't that true?
I mean, she was talking to him through the phone.
Would
Like when
it
I,
surprise you to know that she has a restraining order against him?
yeah, but she would still get letters for her friends. He would send letters to her friends.
Objection to inaccurate statement, a restraining order, would that be a protective order? I mean, that's.
All
to me,
right, if
that's
you could
important.
clarify your question.
Yeah, a protective order, Your Honor. Are you aware that there's a court order prohibiting him from talking to her?
Yeah, but and that's why I would tell her why she talking to him and he was still calling through
No further questions.
and I didn't, that was one of the main habits.
All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing further.
All right, as previously stated, the court is going to find you guilty of count 3. The court will sentence you to 25 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. Chapter 62 registration. There's to be no contact with complainants. There's to be no residing with minors. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Anything else with regards to sentencing?
Okay, Your Honor.
Nothing further.
All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. The fact that some people are not paying attention to their children doesn't excuse your behavior. I have no idea why people will hang their star to somebody who's been to prison, which I believe in rehabilitation. But when you have children, you can't believe in rehabilitation because you have to protect your children. You can't be leaving your children alone with some guy overnight, whether you're in love with them or not, and they've been to prison before. And so I'm putting no residing with children because ultimately when you're released from prison, somebody's going to see that you're a registered sex offender. You may or may not tell them, I didn't do it. They're going to believe it. They're going to allow you around their children because for some people, you're a great catch and they don't pay attention to their children. They don't recognize that, hey, this child is 100% dependent on me for their protection. I can't leave an adult in the home because sometimes this is what happens. But that doesn't excuse your behavior at all. Do you understand?
Yes, sure.
And you are not allowed to reside in any household that has children in there when you're released from prison. So if you meet somebody on Facebook, if you reconnect with somebody and they have a child residing with them, you can't live there. You can't spend the night. You can't be over there. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
And Your Honor, I do have it next to it.
Okay, sure.
You're back.
Hello.
Scrolling through the dashboard, numbers in the red. View so low, feels like my channel's dead. Upload, reload, praying for a spark, but the algo's got me buried in the digital dark. Why you throttling? Why you suppressing? Killing my vibe, got me second guessing. Why you throttling? Why you suppressing? Smothering the growth, it's the stress I'm confessing. Why you throttling? Why you throttling? Still in the booth, it's the stress I'm confessing. Hit 'em with the thumbnails, captions on point. Content so fire, should anoint the joint. But the algorithm's shady, a back alley crook, stealing my shine with a shadowy hook. I grind all night, edit and finesse, but the system's got me trapped in this mess. Why you throttling? Why you suppressing? Killing my vibe, got me second guessing. Why you throttling? Why you suppressing? Smothering the growth, it's the stress second guessing. Why you throttling? Why you throttling? Smothering the growth, it's the stress I'm confessing. Do wop bop bop ba do bop bop. The rhythm of the hustle can't make it stop. But every time I climb, I hit that drop. Hey algorithm, give me back my spot. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the truest of them all? I'm just glass, I don't decide. Shiny surface catches light. You see you when you see me, that's the way it's meant to be. I'm your echo, I'm a mirror. What you see is what you bring here, reflecting what you're projecting. Check yourself if you're detecting. I'm your echo, I'm a mirror. What you see is what you bring here, reflecting what you're projecting. Check yourself if you're detecting. You call me cold, you call me cruel, but baby I I don't bend the rules. I'm just here to show the truth. Step a little closer now. See the lines upon your brow. Smile and they might fade somehow. Scooty doo da da sha la la la. When the world tries to blind your eyes, I'll be the truth you can't disguise. Mirror bright, you can't deny all the love and tears inside. I'm your echo, I'm a mirror. What you see is what you bring here, reflecting what you're projecting. Check yourself if you're detecting. Ba-do-do, shoo-ba-pop, yeah. Wow, 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 ba-la, yeah. Mirror, mirror, sing it back to me.